Here we presents the top 5 best laptops for photo editing. Starting at number 5, Apple MacBook Pro. The easiest best way to think about the new entry-level MacBook Pro is that it is a MacBook Air with a fan. Sure, there are some other small differences. The Pro has a slightly better display and better mix and louder speakers. It has a bigger battery and thus, slightly longer battery life. And yes, it has the hopelessly confused touch bar instead of a function row on the keyboard. But in terms of performance, it is essentially the same as the Air, unless you push it for long periods of time. And that all comes down to the fan. For some people, that tiny edge in performance will be worth the price increase over the Air. The $1,299 entry-level Pro with an 8-core GPU, 8 GB of RAM, and 256 GB of storage is $300 more than the base model Air, while the higher-end configuration with 512 GB of storage is $1,499, $250 more than the similarly equipped Air. That said, compared to the last version of this model we reviewed in 2019, the new one has no concerns with its keyboard, excellent battery life, and even better performance. It's an upgrade all around. There's a lot of technical detail to get into around the M1, how it handles running apps built for Intel chips, and what that tells us about the future of the Mac. The short answer is that it's very impressive, and the MacBook Pro is an excellent laptop with great performance and impressive battery life. But if you're excited about buying a new M1 Mac, is it worth the extra money over the Air? The long answer is a resounding, maybe. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. At number 4. New Microsoft Surface Book 3. Have you seen the original 13-inch 2015 Surface Book, or its 2018 follow-up? Then this new version is going to look and feel very familiar. In fact, you're likely to be underwhelmed by the design. That's not because it's bad, but rather because it's the same. It's not unusual for Apple to release 3 samey-looking MacBook Pros in a row, or for Dell to do so with its XPS line, but those laptops come out every year. The Surface Book, Windows Laptop Tablet Hybrid, has retained the same design language since 2015. That jumped out because this is an ambitious device that combines the full power of a laptop with the detachable portability of a tablet. It's even one of the few detachable 2-in-1 Windows systems that makes more sense as a laptop. The Surface Book 3 is certainly luxurious, its terrific build quality is evident from the moment you touch it. Yet seducing buyers with a sexy new design is clearly not Microsoft's plan. Instead, it's hoping brute power is enough. Still, as good as a laptop as it is, it's prohibitively expensive for those of you who are simply looking for a laptop to send emails, create spreadsheets and watch Netflix on. But if you're after a 13-inch laptop with power typically reserved for machines 15 inches and up, or if you're a fan of the OG Surface Book or its successor, and have specific need for the extra power offered here, the Surface Book 3 is a delight. If gaming is your main thing, however, we have a running list of excellent gaming laptops under $999 you should consult. Halfway of my list at number 3, Acer Aspire 5. Starting at $400 with an Intel processor, or $350 with an AMD chip, the 15.6-inch Aspire 5 is only £3.8 and 0.7-inch thick. That combination of size, weight and price isn't easy to find with a 15.6-inch display. By comparison, the Acer A15 had the same screen size, but was more than £5 and just over an inch thick. It also started at roughly the same price and was similarly configured. You do lose things like an South Dakota card reader, a VGA display output, and a DVD drive, but chances are it's only the card reader that matters to more people at this point, if anything. Like any budget-friendly laptop worth its salt, Acer puts most of your money toward good internal components, and not into things like an all-metal chassis, or an ultra-bright higher-res touchscreen. For example, my Aspire 5 had a similar configuration to Lenovo's premium Yoga C930 2-in-1. Performance is about the same between the two, but the Yoga is twice the price. What's more, you can pop the Aspire's bottom off and add more memory, or increase storage on your own, something fewer and fewer premium models will let you do. The Acer is mostly plastic, though it's capped with a thin sheet of aluminum to class it up a bit. Unfortunately, mine ended up with a slight dent at the top of the display, which also made it a little too easy to peel the bezel off from around the screen. That's not likely to happen on a pricier model, but hey, it does make the Aspire more serviceable at least. My point is, the build quality is fine for what you're paying, but don't expect the durability of a premium laptop. Coming in at number 2. HP Spectre X360. HP's flagship Spectre line has continually impressed us with its quality, style, and features. This latest iteration of its Spectre X360 15 is the best yet for this big convertible 2-in-1, which retains the charms of the 2019 model, while being smaller and lighter. It's also more powerful. Our $1,849 review unit packs a 6-core Intel Core i7 Comet Lake H series processor and NVIDIA GeForce GTX class graphics, though it's also available at $1,399 with a quad-core Tiger Lake chip, if you don't need all that oomph. Available with a stunning AMOLED 4K UHD touchscreen either way, the Spectre X360 15 is truly a first-class splurge. It earns our editor's choice for being a large-screen convertible 2-in-1 without equal. HP took a shaver to the Spectre X360 15 for 2020. It's down to 23 pounds and 8.9 inches deep thanks to its smaller top and bottom display bezels, reductions of 0.6 of a pound, and 0.6 of an inch over the 2019 model. It now bests even some elite non-convertible 15.6 inchers in those areas, such as the 5-pound, 9.1-inch deep Dell XPS 159500. That said, the Spectre X360 15 is still a big slab when used as a tablet. Like most convertible 2-in-1s, its 360-degree functionality is best served on a solid surface, especially in its presentation mode. For more information and price, check out the product links in description. And number 1. LG Gram 17. If you've been working from home on a 13, 14 or 15-inch laptop, and you're finding your productivity suffering by working on its small screen, you may be craving moving to something larger. An external display might make the most sense assuming you've got the room for one. But, if you need something more mobile and lap-friendly, the LG Gram 17 might do the trick because, despite its tall 17-inch display, it's incredibly light with a long battery life making it a standout in the category. The Gram 17's uniqueness certainly works in its favor. There are simply no other 17-inch laptops that are this light, and also have a long battery life. It lasted 13 hours on our streaming video test, beating last year's model by 47 minutes on the same test. Processor performance is stepped up some too, thanks to the addition of a 10th Gen Intel Core i7 to 1065 G7 CPU. This is partnered with more powerful Iris Plus integrated graphics as well, giving you a little extra speed for photo and video editing and casual gaming. Although its weight makes it nice for travel, LG includes a full port assortment that makes it easy to connect to an external monitor or two, a keyboard and mouse, external storage and more. While many laptops in its class have moved to USB-C ports for charging, the Gram 17 comes with a power adapter that uses an old pin-type connector. However, you can still charge this laptop through its USB-C Thunderbolt 3 port. LG even includes a USB-C to Ethernet adapter if you want to use a wired connection instead of its Wi-Fi 6 wireless. I have included these product link in the description. You can check out this link for more information and latest price. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit the like button, share with your friends, and be sure to subscribe.